But Michael Danby, the Prime Minister, is now being accused of lying about being stopped at first from speaking at the Women's Rally yesterday, then accused of pulling rank. I'm the Prime Minister. We've now shown the footage that shows he did indeed do that. And also accused of having a tin ear barking back at a heckler at this Women's Rally. It's just an unusual performance from him. Is usually, I would have thought, a little bit more, getting the vibe of the meeting, the mood of the meeting. What do you make of what went on yesterday?
Well, I think this is hubris. He obviously is being infatuated with his own self-importance. Even if you think that the person who is the ostensible chair of this public gathering is rude, you don't indicate it, particularly when it's on a serious issue like violence against women. You keep addressing the issue and don't show your impatience with the organiser who, then criticised him on TV. It's too serious an issue to, put personal importance into the equation. He's made a terrible mistake with this one.
I do think, Michael Crowe, that the organiser was rude and disrespectful. That said, she was also passionate about a very, very serious issue. How do you think this will play out for Anthony Albanese?
Well, what he's doing is using a well-worn tactic of this government, which is you just run dead on issues. You never answer the critical questions. So when he was cornered on TV this morning and asked, "Did you say this?" he goes, "Oh, I'm not going to get into that." Katie Gallagher, a week or so ago, was asked about the judgment in the Bruce Lehman case and for her role in attacking Linda Reynolds and Chief of Staff, and no, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into he said, she said, blah blah blah. This is their tactic. You just run dead on these issues. You don't give a line that the media can run with, and you just hope the issue goes away because there's nothing more to report. So this is Albanese tactic this morning. It's a very effective political tactic, and the issue will die because Albanese is not saying what he did say. We've seen what he did say. It's disgraceful what he tried to do. This guy's an opportunist to the first order. He turns up there yesterday for political opportunism. This is the same bloke that vilified Scott Morrison for years over Scott Morrison's terrible tin ear about women's issues. Well, look at his performance yesterday, Albanese's performance yesterday. Rude, abusive and trying to pull rank. And he gets all the criticism.
I'm the Prime Minister.
Getting all the criticism he deserves. I'm the Prime Minister. The only words he didn't say were, "Don't you know who I am?" That's the rejoinder when you pull rank on people. Don't you know who I am? But, watch Labor's tactic, right? Watch their tactic of just refusing to answer direct, detailed questions because they don't want to kick the issue along end.
Surely The Guardian and the ABC will track them down.
No, surely they will. No doubt.
Michael, we brought you on for the comedy relief there. Surely the ABC. Although, to the ABC's credit, they did run that video, but I think they will go soft on this like they wouldn't if it was Tony Abbott. Then they'd have a woman problem, and they'd go hard on that. But Michael Danby, Anthony Albanese flew to Alice Springs this afternoon for the first time in more than a year. That was back when he tried to tackle the terrible violence and mayhem there, especially from young Aborigines. This visit, what can he do? What should he do? Is this something?
Well, what he should do is what your brilliant Northern Territory Sky News reporter suggested, and that is go there unannounced at midnight and see what's happening in the streets with these underage children and take the issue more seriously. He should go there a few times. I mean, I was not a great fan of Tony Abbott when he was Prime Minister, but he took Indigenous issues seriously, and this bloke should lift his game and go there, as your reporter suggested, when the trouble is on, after midnight. Young children, 7, walking the streets of Alice Springs. Terrible. Something has to be done about it.